Saturday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone, the first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now it is exactly 5 a.m. and this is the last day of my work week. I am looking forward to this weekend. As you know, I have my son. If you've been watching my Dog Walk Thursdays, you know that he was with me. So I got him this weekend and I'm looking forward to it. Came out of nowhere, but everything happens for a reason. I got him for the second weekend in a row. I got my lady here, so it's going to be a good time. A little bit different because this is out of the norm. He's supposed to be with his mother, but due to certain circumstances, he's with me. And this is where he's supposed to be anyway. But what I want to talk about this morning is a few things, honestly. One, the fact that I am able to make adjustments quick and on the fly is very important in life. And you guys have to learn to make those adjustments as well. Because as we know, things happen. Certain circumstances present themselves and you have to be able to adjust quickly in order to deal with situations that come out of nowhere. And just having that level of stability that I have created on my own is so important. If I was not able to have this home, have a consistent income, be able to be dependent upon from my son, my lady, my brothers, my friends, I wouldn't be who I am today. And this is why, guys, we have to step our game up. We have to look in the mirror and understand where our flaws are, where our deficiencies are, where are the areas of improvement are at within our lives. Because sooner or later, as we get older, you get into a relationship, you start having kids, a whole family. As men, we have to create that level of stability. You will never be able to keep a woman if you do not provide that. I can tell you guys that right now. If you are not willing to go out there and hunt and go bring the kill back home on a consistent basis, be single for the rest of your life. Go be like one of these incels and these guys that are in their 20s or 30s and still stay at home and they're dependent on their mama to take care of them, to keep a roof over their head. You're going to end up being that guy. And nobody likes that guy. That guy is a loser. That guy is a hindrance to society. You have to provide stability, not only within yourself, but for the people that you assume responsibility over. If I was not that guy that I am, the guy that wakes up early in the morning before anybody wakes up, get my ass in that garage and work out so I can make sure that I'm in tip-top shape, shower, put clothes on, get these thoughts off, take my ass to work, outperform everybody at work, leave work, go home, train with my son, make sure that he's fed, make sure he has a roof over his head, make sure he can go shower whenever he wants, there's food in the fridge. If I'm not that guy that can provide that, then I lost. I lost the game of life. That's a loser mentality. That's what you get if you do not provide those things. So me and my son had a conversation before, he found out that he had to stay with me. And it was about that very thing. It was about making sure that we take care of business, making sure that the people who rely on us, they continue to be able to do that. Because if you do not do those things, what the hell are you doing on this earth? I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. But guys, we are the sacrificial lambs. That's just what we are. We are the guys that have to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, and we cannot run from it. We cannot run from our responsibilities, all right? The second thing that I want to talk about is this, man. What happens in the dark eventually comes to life. What goes around comes around. If you think that you can just skate through life doing a whole bunch of bad shit and it does not come back to bite you in the ass, you have another thing coming. And this is why I'm a huge advocate for making sure that you treat people the way that you want to be treated. Because when you treat people like shit or you take advantage of them, it's going to come back. If you're doing things that you're not supposed to do, like the astronomer CEO getting caught at the Coldplay concert with that HR lady that works under him, it's going to reveal itself. It truly is. You cannot go through life doing negative things to people and you don't think that it's going to come back. That's why karma is there. Even though I don't believe in, any other religions besides, Christianity, karma is a real thing. What goes around does come around. You cannot continue to act in a negative way and things don't come back. I know people right now that's dealing with that. I know people that have done terrible things to me, terrible things to other people, and now they gotta eat that shit. The same thing that they did, the same things that they said, now they're dealing with those consequences right now as we speak. They're suffering. So do not think that you can just go through life lying to people, lying on people, throwing people under the bus, doing terrible things to people, and don't think that it's going to come back, because it all comes back to you, man. And as well as this, back to that astronomer CEO, I do have a slight different opinion as far as the way that he conducted himself. My thing is this: if you get caught in the act of doing something that you're not supposed to do, don't hide from it. You just got to own the shit. If we don't even know what his relationship is with his wife, they could be on the outs. They might have some sort of a agreement. We don't know. But at the end of the day, you do not hide your tail if you get caught. You just got to be accountable of it. Don't be trying to hide and ducking from the camera. No, I'm telling you guys this. If that gentleman would have just stayed in the camera and had all of the confidence in the world, I think people would have roasted him still, but I think a lot of people would respect him from standing his ground and saying, you know what? Shit, I'm busted. I got caught. I might as well go out in a blaze of glory, right? But a lot of people won't do that because they don't want to be held accountable for it. If you do some bad shit, the least thing that you can do is just own up to it and say, hey, well, I'm caught. I'm busted. I might as well just ride the wave and see what happens next. But at the same time, it's like this, guys. Once you become extremely successful, you gotta leave those degenerate behaviors behind you. It's no piece of pussy in this world is worth losing millions of dollars. And if you have the urge that you gonna just sit here and step out, you gotta have that conversation with your woman. You gotta, let her choose to stay or go. But what you're not gonna do is, you can't embarrass your woman, man. You just can't do it. It's not worth it. That's not carrying a level of dignity and integrity and honor. Nah. And then you got kids. And if, shit, it ain't a if now. That dude probably, his kids seen him already. But now you're having a strain on that relationship because of your actions. You gotta think with this brain and not the brain down there, guys. Never fumble the bag, ever. There's no amount of pussy in this world that's worth losing millions upon millions of dollars. You got to have a level of dick discipline and better focus. All right. Well, that is my Saturday morning thoughts. Still got to eat, feed the dog, make my coffee, get the hell out of here and go kill it today. Last day of the work week. So, you know, I got to finish strong, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.
People still talking shit behind my back. That's cool, but I'ma just do me, it's all I can do. They say life's a chess game, well, make you move. But I'm ahead of you and I'm plotting my next move. Gon' run your mouth about me, it's all good. But I'ma still keep a positive attitude. But what you should worry about is what I'ma do. Cause right now I'm plotting my next move. I'm worthy before my competition.